RudolphETanzi, Super Brain, unleashing the explosive power of your mind to maximize health, happiness, and spiritual well-being. Welcome to the world of a super brain, where you'll discover the incredible power of the human brain and its connection to the entire body. This engaging summary will take you through a journey of understanding how feedback loops shape our bodily responses to external stimuli, the brain's capacity for regeneration, and the importance of staying open and curious to grow your brain. You will learn about the influence of emotions on our choices, the surprising accuracy of intuition, and the elusive pursuit of happiness. Finally, dive deep into the health benefits of meditation and altruism, and ponder the nature of reality itself.
The power of mind-body connection. The human brain is deeply connected to every cell in our body, and feedback loops occur when the brain communicates with the body. These loops can be controlled, and examples like Tibetan monks have shown that through intense focus, we can control the messages our brain sends to our body. This mind control has also been used to treat once incurable conditions like paralysis. By sending repetitive messages, patients can train their brain to repair damaged neural pathways. This shows us the resilience and power of the brain when given focused attention. Human brain, the myth of limited neurons. The brain can regenerate neurons and is constantly evolving. Physical exercise and mental challenges can help produce new brain cells that boost our brain power and prevent diseases like Alzheimer's. Have you ever heard someone say that the human brain has a limited amount of neurons and that we should be mindful of how we use them? This assumption is far from the truth. Recent research has shown that the brain can produce new neurons, which means that we can challenge ourselves without the fear of running out of them. Despite the popular myth that our brain is like a machine that deteriorates over time, the brain is incredibly resilient. The human brain contains about 40 billion neurons in the cerebral cortex alone. Although we do lose about 85,000 neurons daily, we still have plenty left to live for hundreds of years. It's fascinating to discover that a 20-year-old and a 70-year-old have about the same amount of neurons since our body can regenerate cells. The human brain is always evolving, and it does so when we challenge it. Challenges like learning a new language or working out a math problem can help us create new brain cells. This effect isn't just exclusive to humans. Birds have shown a remarkable ability to grow their brains during mating season as they learn new songs to attract mates. Physical exercise has also proven to be an excellent way to boost our brain power. Studies from the University of Chicago have shown that exercise can help prevent diseases like Alzheimer's by creating new brain cells. Our brains are much more resilient than we ever thought. We have the ability to regenerate neurons and evolve intellectually. So, don't be afraid to challenge your mind, push yourself, learn a new skill, or hit the gym, as these activities are vital to the growth and health of your brain. Grow your brain. To increase brain power and experience personal growth, follow the example of babies who are experts at learning. The key is to stay curious, open to new possibilities, and willing to deviate from daily routine. This involves observing the environment, trying new things, exploring new sources, and being open-minded in discussions with others. Many people close themselves off from the outside world, which hinders brain growth. Reading news can be especially helpful in finding out more about the world and other cultures. By remaining open-minded and absorbing information, we can increase our knowledge and find new ways to approach issues. Mastering emotional hunger. Overcoming emotional hunger can be challenging when dieting. However, by focusing on your brain, you can curb emotional overeating and identify real hunger. The first step is understanding the difference between emotional eating and real hunger. Once you can differentiate between the two, you can provide your brain with conscious feedback that acknowledges why you want to eat, which will eventually prompt your brain to find a resolution to your emotional hunger. By doing so, your brain will differentiate between emotional hunger and physical hunger. The book discusses how giving your brain feedback can help you overcome emotional eating, leading to a healthy and positive lifestyle. The book also explains how overeating can be harmful to your body, and it encourages the reader to focus on their brain to achieve success in weight management. Trust your gut. Research proves human intuition to be more effective than analytical thinking in making quick decisions such as recognizing faces and predicting events. Have you ever felt like you needed to distance yourself from someone because they seemed dangerous? Do you often rely on your gut feeling to make important decisions? Recent studies suggest that human intuition can be surprisingly accurate, making snap judgments more beneficial than taking time to think. Research demonstrates that people are better at recognizing faces when relying on intuition rather than analytical thinking. Participants in a study were shown images of faces and asked to recognize a particular face. They performed better when shown a split second of the image, challenging the idea that more time equals better recognition. Intuition can extend beyond recognizing friendly faces, potentially guiding us in crucial decisions, from selecting a job to choosing a partner or a place to live. In fact, intuition can be so strong that it can even predict events before they happen. Researchers showed violent images to participants while monitoring their reactions. Although the images were displayed at random, participants' stress levels began to rise microseconds before the violent image appeared, suggesting their intuition predicted its arrival. In short, research proves that trusting your gut can have benefits in decision-making, making it worth considering when faced with quick choices. The pursuit of happiness. Despite global efforts to guarantee happiness, it remains elusive for many individuals. The reason for this is that people often have misaligned goals. The common belief that happiness comes from achieving financial success, finding a partner, or starting a family is flawed. These achievements may bring momentary satisfaction, but they are not enough to sustain happiness. Even top athletes admit that they do not train solely for the joy of playing, but for the fear of losing. To lead a fulfilling life, one must establish goals that align with personal values and provide long-term meaning. Pursuing a career that provides opportunities to improve the lives of others, like how Brendan Grimshaw nurtured an abandoned island into a wildlife sanctuary, is an example of such a goal. By setting the right goals, not only can individuals experience happiness, but they can also contribute to the betterment of the world. The power of altruism and meditation. Did you know that meditation and altruism can lead to a healthier and longer life? According to research from the University of California at Davis, intensive meditation can increase the body's supply of telomerase, an enzyme that strengthens telomeres and prevents cell damage. Those who have higher levels of telomerase are not only healthier, but they also experience more contentment in their lives. Likewise, altruism has been found to have health benefits. Watching acts of kindness or practicing volunteer work can decrease blood pressure and heart rates to healthier levels, leading to a longer life. The catch? The altruistic behavior must be motivated by a genuine desire to help others instead of just escaping personal troubles. Consider adding meditation and acts of kindness to your daily routine for a happier and healthier life. The illusion of reality. Our brain translates the information we perceive, creating our reality. Therefore, reality is just an illusion, and there is no fixed physical world outside our brain. Quantum physics shows that matter fluctuates and moves in wave-like patterns. Bruce Rosenblum and Fred Kuttner's quantum enigma explains that the world can't be described as being fixed. Reality is a deep consciousness that is part of everything we perceive, and coming to this understanding can help explain the power of our brains.
As this summary concludes, you have glimpsed the astonishing potential of the human brain. From controlling feedback loops to the formation of new neurons, the brain constantly adapts to our needs, desires, and experiences. By adopting practices that encourage openness and curiosity, you can harness your brain power for personal growth and improvement. Incorporate healthy habits like meditation and altruism into your life to experience happiness, longevity, and overall well-being. Remember that our understanding of reality is subjective and depends on our own perceptions. Embrace this knowledge and let it inspire continuous exploration, understanding, and expansion of your own superbrain.